Are we live on the internet? Give me a moment here. We are. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Phantom Brigade. In my opinion, one of the best mech games ever made. Very cinematic, very fun, very tactical. It has sort of elements of an RTS mixed with turn-based. It's pretty interesting. You'll see what I mean once we get into it here. So, we're going to start a new campaign. And we're going to quick start. I am going to play on... Well, I was playing on normal, and normal was actually pretty difficult. I've been playing before the patch was officially released. I was doing some playtesting. You'll actually probably find me in the playtester credits. There'll be many voices in there somewhere. Quick tip, I spent like 2 minutes driving around in here the first time I did it. You just have to go to the resupply point. At the end of every chapter, you just have to go to the resupply point, and you'll be able to go to the next section. So, recruiting pilots costs unit cores, unless they are rookie pilots. And unit cores are like a unique resource. You can't really get them. You can't really get them other than like as story rewards. So we're gonna hire 2 rookie pilots. We're gonna travel to Osterbager Whale. This is the hardest way to start the game, by the way. You don't have as many resources as if you had done the tutorial. The enemy is still reeling from your attacks in Headmark. Press the advantage, identify vulnerable targets, and open up a path to the mountains. The ground you gain here will be a safe haven for your allies and civilians fleeing the occupation. The tactical map lights up with enemy signatures. You've reached hostile territory. It's time to pick your next target. So the narrative is that an evil enemy army has invaded the country that you are defending, and we have to take back the country from them. That's pretty much all the narrative that you need. That's all the narrative there really is. One of my only complaints about the new update, which is a massive overhaul of the game, right? Like, this didn't used to be what the Overworld looked like. It used to be more freeform and roaming. So, sidebar displays active objective quests, missions related to them. Completing the missions will progress the quest. Letting all missions expire will remove progress, so it's best to keep moving forward. That's why we needed the extra pilots, because your pilots get tired, and then you can't do any more missions. So, progress by defeating vulnerable targets around the province. Some targets are more challenging, but progress the objective more. So, overview corner gives you an at-a-glance summary, blah, blah, blah. So we've got our ability to camp, and then we've got, these are our mechs, and then we've got our pilots, and we can see what condition our pilots are in the bottom left here, based on like how happy they are. As they get more tired and more injured, they will look less happy. And then if you want a detailed overview, you can go into the pilots section at the top here. Right, we can see all of our pilots. We've got our 2 rookies down at the bottom. As of right now, we'll just leave the default pilots how they are. You can go in and customize and mess with like all of their various things, right? You can change their name. You can put on goggles and stuff. I'll give her some comms gear. Then we have our mechs. Now, they're just going to be pretty generic, but we do have a couple of extra weapons. Now, I'm going to tell you one thing about this game is that... oh, wow, this is a really good marksman rifle. Expanded magazine is really powerful because it gives you an extra shot. And less scatter when idle is really powerful, because the entire point of this is that it's a sniper rifle. And then we have a cluster missile as our backup. That's fine. That'll make sense. Oh boy, okay, this guy is pretty bare bones. We gotta give him something. Let's give him a shield. And we're gonna give him another sniper rifle. Do we have any modules? We do not. Okay. I guess shotgun. Oh, heavy torso is not particularly good. Oh, that's not good. Okay. This is going to be a heavy mech, which means he's going to be very slow. So we are going to actually give him the sniper rifle. And then we have an assault rifle and shield, which is a good all-around unit. I like that a lot. Okay, that's fine. But what I'm going to do is give him a shotgun instead. Hang on, give me a second. Okay, this is the 2-shot shotgun with the narrow spread. Honestly, let me see, what is it? Stabilized? What does this have? Dispersing? It's cooler? Okay. It's the assault rifle for sure. The heat generation is lower. Assault rifles are just like way too good in this game. Now, one thing I will do quickly, I don't love a white unit. I'll just show you that you can customize your colors. Yeah, we'll do like orange, and then on lower body, I'm gonna do. Actually, you know what? Let's do upper leg, upper right leg, same thing. Just like some orange and turquoise, and then we'll do. Wait, is that the same turquoise? It's that one. Okay. There we go. That looks pretty good. Alright, like I don't want to spend a whole bunch of time customizing stuff, because that's not very exciting gameplay. Hello to the 5 homies in chat, thank you for stopping by. What are we doing next here? Okay, yeah. So let's just go hop right into a mission. So we've got tank ambush, enemy convoy transporting valuable supplies. We love to steal valuable supplies. Camp supplies could be nice. You'll see your conditional rewards and then guaranteed rewards, right? So a short-range weapon, some basic components, which is these. These are your basic currency. And then conditional rewards, we can get rare components, which are actually very hard to come by. So that's pretty good. And then what's this? Bunker breach? It shows you how many contacts are on site as well. So this mission has 5 enemies. Tank ambush has 2 mechs and then reinforcements. And this has 3 mechs. Let's go after the low-hanging fruit. First of all, overdrive you can turn on, and it slowly heats up over time. And then you can turn it off and it cools down. But basically, if you want some extra speed, overdrive is really nice to get. Okay, we're going to suit up here. We've got our squad. Oh, let me look at our pilots really quick and see what kind of stuff we're looking at. Okay, 40 fortified. So she does less damage, but she has much greater mech durability. He has short range damage, but he's not good at sustained combat. Long range damage, so he's good in a sniping unit, and not much else. Backpack damage. Interesting. We don't have any backpack modules yet, but backpack modules can be pretty powerful. They are very heavy, so they make your mech very slow. Okay, he's also bad at sustained combat, so what I'm gonna do is I will take my oh no, he's got interceptor. Oh, you can actually see it on this page too. Okay, that's helpful actually. We only have 3 mechs. I'm gonna bring one of my rookies. Now she's all about health. So yeah, her in the assault rifle and shield unit. And then this guy is... He's short range damage. We want long range damage. Which is this guy. Perfect. Okay. And then our rookie can be in the sniper. That makes sense. And then we have no fourth unit. To build a fourth unit, we're going to have to go into... where is it? Oh, I think it's hidden during mission deployment. Okay, it's fine. There's an upgrade menu where you can expand your number of mechs. But you need unit cores in order to do it. We might have actually been able to do it, but we don't even have parts for them anyway, so it doesn't matter. Okay. Now, let's have a look at our enemies. We can see what they are doing. The tank is not reacting at all. And these two are just running towards us. So this should be an easy W, I think, here. I'm just going to move a little closer until they're in range. And then we will open up... that's going to get blocked by the building. I actually don't even need to move closer. I just need to clear the building. Now, shields do offer passive. Wow, I literally just need to wait for them to get closer, don't I? Okay. Moving further away is actually better. Let's start with this guy so that we don't screw ourselves here. So, they're not in missile range. This is unfortunate. Okay. We might have to start off with a dash. Okay, no. We will shuffle along and then dash up onto the building. It gives us a raised position to fire from. Okay, but we can't fire immediately. We have to wait. When do the bullets actually go out? Okay, we gotta wait for them to be clear. Now, there's a lot of things that you want to be keeping track of when playing this game. One is enemy position, especially if you're a mostly long-range based army, like what I have here currently. You don't want enemies getting close to you. Because once they get close, it's hard to manage fighting them. If you see the lines in front of the attack that I'm placing on the timeline, this is an indicator that you are going to overheat. I'm just gonna fire at the guy behind him. Worst case scenario, I hit this thing. Keeping track of where enemies' shields are is also somewhat important. And you got to keep track of your heat. And when you are... Wow, okay, we got to get a lot closer. I think this person's going to dash. When you are dealing with heat, you want to try and not waste heat meter. Because essentially heat just prevents you from dealing damage. Right? So, because I have to get close here. Okay, that's going to be blocked by the building. So this guy's like definitely dead, right? Sorry if I'm like trailing off and not fully explaining myself. I am not great at playing strategy games and also explaining them at the same time. I will stand still. And I'm going to run up and point blank this dude in the face, which should deal some good damage to him. Okay, let's execute the turn. Oh man, we annihilated that guy. He's just done. Okay, the building did block it, unfortunately. That's too bad. Now we are getting blasted by machine guns. Luckily, machine guns are not accurate, so we actually don't really have to worry about this one very much because it's so far away that it's not going to do anything. But a machine gun directly in your face is pretty scary. So, we've got a shield. Let's use it. We'll move away while shielding. And then once the attack is over... Actually, honestly, you know what? We can just do this. Now we're blocked by the building. We will no longer take any damage. We can, like, run along there? No, we cannot. Okay, it's fine. And then... Okay, it ends there, so we'll wait for a second. And then I will run up and unload my assault rifle at the tank as I'm running up. Let me get closer. Damage does persist between missions. Very, very important to note because you will be in a world of hurt if you do not pay attention to that. Let's show you some missiles. Now, missiles can be used to target enemies who are behind buildings. And in particular, the MLS-8 cluster is a great secondary weapon because it lets you fire over cover and also doesn't cost much heat. So it's pretty easy to get yourself to become heat neutral. One quick check here. Yeah, I need to be further away, but I need to clear line of sight. I think he'll just be dead. And that's fine. Can we dash? No, we will overheat and kill ourselves. Okay, that's fine. We'll wander on over there. Okay, this should be fine. See, no damage. Machine guns also don't really do very much damage to buildings either, so very good stuff there. Now, this is one of the reasons why I really love this game. It's so incredibly cinematic. Look at these missiles go. I'm just gonna play it once more. And this guy over here is like, you know, running along the thing, hides behind the pillar, pops out, starts firing. All very cool stuff. Okay. Now, he's not dead, but if I destroy his legs, we'll get more salvage. Now, he is firing at my marksman rifle wielder. Ooh, okay, if we do that, we are going to take damage. So I'll just go run and hide behind the building. Once again, and then this guy can come in. Fire the sniper rifle. What do we got? Oh. Machine guns again. We'll go hide behind the pillar. Using cover in this game, super, super important. Because you really need to reduce damage as much as possible. Because repairs take time. Oh, hang on, we gotta wait a little bit longer. When does the attack actually end? Okay, right there. One thing to note about tanks is hitting them in the one side is the best way to take them out. Similar to in Battletech. And this one didn't move, so it's very easy to just keep shooting it in the same track. One thing I can actually do with this unit is fire missiles if I wanted to. I don't really need to, though. I'm trying to conserve this mech and make sure that it doesn't get completely destroyed. Okay, the marksman rifle didn't do anything. That's unfortunate. When units lose their mobility, such as their tracks or their legs, they will crash. And crashing takes up a large chunk of your turn. Now, typically with a tank, once the tracks are gone, they will eject. But it looks like that's not going to happen, so I might have to actually turn around and destroy that tank. Let me dash to get a little bit closer here. Oh, nope, we're not going to dash because we will incur heat. Okay, now we're too far away and our dude is blocking. What if we do this? This is why I don't like heavy mechs. They're very slow. Very ponderous. Okay, there we go. That's what we're looking for. You might think that the thumbnail is a clickbait title, but it is not. This is absolutely one of my favorite mech games. No word of a lie. See what I mean about low heat on the MLS 8? Very little heat produced by this. We can fire twice in rapid succession. We could actually fire... Okay, not quite 3 times. But pretty easy to launch like 4 attacks from the missiles. Even without like advanced cooling gear or anything like that. So this is like the very basic minimum amount of stuff that you can possibly get. Oh boy. That's not good. I'm getting blasted immediately by machine gun. We'll use our shield. I should have been more aggressive. Like, fuck the salvage, just keep your mechs alive, you know? Oh, never mind. He's down. Good stuff. Very good stuff. First in place in, yes! We all love giant robots. He's still alive? Shocking. How am I doing? I haven't really taken any damage. Partially through good play, but also partially because machine guns just kind of suck. Machine guns are just like really, really bad. I've never gotten them to work for me. I don't know why anyone would play them. When missiles, shotguns, and assault rifles exist. Like, if you want to play a... If you want to play a machine gun mech, you're better off just using an assault rifle. Every time. It has better medium range. It's just as good, if not better, at short range. And can fire at long range, even though it won't do very much damage. Why have shields? Fancy? Do we have melee? We have melee. Melee exists. We don't have any melee weapons just yet, but if we find some, I'll definitely use them to show them off to you guys. So as you can see, our pilots get experience from being deployed, and also from getting kills. So the rookie got less experience because I don't think he got any kills. We got some uncommon resources. We got a thruster, and we got some camp supplies. And then, ooh. Okay. So when you're salvaging, you have a chance. You have a choice between recovering the item. So we got a nice level 3 medium torso. Items are leveled in this game, so it's important to get higher level equipment. That's probably actually the most important thing. Because equipment level has like an algorithm that determines, or not an algorithm, sorry, we don't need the machine gun. It has a formula that determines like how much damage you do in relation to the other person's level of their equipment. Person placing shields are really, really good. In my opinion, shields are one of the best things in the game. Like, having shields allows you to block and then get to cover quickly if the enemy's focusing one of your mechs down. And the main strategy that I employ in this game is... Ooh, that's really good, actually. Force Enhancer is very strong. Whenever the enemy's firing at me, I just take cover. Which is why I really like missiles, because it lets you fire over cover. Handguns are pretty good. It also comes with a concussive payload module, which is like a really, really nice piece of tech that we can slap on something else. Important to level up our mechs overall, so we'll take all of the level 3 equipment that we can get our hands on here. Legs probably more important than arms. Both of these are exactly the same. Right here you can see barrier versus integrity. Integrity is like armor plating, or you could consider it like structure. And then barrier is a rechargeable shield that will take damage and then recharge during the mission. One of the best things Gundam may pop through our mechs are shields and the bits. Yeah, we don't have bits here, but we do have... oh boy, okay, hang on. Maybe I won't take the handgun. That's a little bit expensive. I think I'd rather get some more just higher level equipment. And then that leaves us with 5 scrap. Sure, we'll scrap the shield. Because this is 10, right? Yeah, we can't do that. Alright. If you see... So, there's... I'll show you. So, we've got... this little symbol on the corner of the thing means that the equipment is broken, which means that it costs more to salvage it. And then this when it's whole means that it's not broken, which means that it costs less to salvage it. So normally weapons are more expensive to salvage than body parts, but because this weapon is not broken, it actually costs less. Anyways, I'm gonna just confirm salvage here. Taking too long. New waypoint. So it's just showing us that there's a new mission on the field. It used to be... Oh. So there's also these blue things that you can go and collect. I think we'll go and get this one that's closer to the various missions. Okay, I'm gonna do that. These can give you extra stuff. Hope is nice. Follow a plume of smoke to a small town still smoldering from what was clearly a large fire. Cascade was storing fuel here, says one of the townsfolk. Of course, the idiots didn't worry about maintaining the tanks. So they explode. The Cascades are the enemies that we are fighting. Take the equipment left by Cascade forces. We get a mid-range weapon and uncommon components, or we get uncommon components, camp supplies, and hope. Let's get hope. Hope can help your pilots to have better morale, which is nice. Yes, we got the hopium. So now we get to level up our pilots, and we get different perks that we can choose from. So you get to build a pilot. It's a limited amount of customization, but it is not bad. Piloted mech gains a temporary damage increase when acquiring the burn status from incendiary weapons. So if someone hits me with... they're flamethrowers, but they don't shoot actual fire. It's more like incendiary pellets. I actually talked to the devs about adding an actual flamethrower weapon. There is beams, which are basically flamethrowers, though. So, I mean, it's kind of like half a dozen of one, 12 of the other. Bloodthirsty. Not gain fatigue after combat if they had an opportunity to destroy 2 or more enemy units. Pilot's maximum fatigue will be reduced by 1. So this means that he can just keep fighting constantly if he destroys enemies. That seems pretty good. Because he's a sniper, and snipers are really good at just one-shotting things. Can you get hope in combat? You can find guns there, but hope on the field of combat is... No. You can get hope from, like, different rewards randomly. Rookie pilot can be promoted. Okay, so... Short range king! He's a short king. I really wish that you could make rookies into whatever you wanted instead of them randomly upgrading into one of the various pilot types. Like there's interceptor, engineer, sharpshooter, defender. I think there's 5 total. I can't remember exactly. Short range king though. Sure. Unit speed increase is really strong. And then extra short range damage. And then tactical shield. Okay, shield duration down, or your shield is stronger, but heat dissipation goes down. Heat dissipation is king. So we can't possibly take the one that does heat dissipation. So this means that her shield action that you saw us do is now going to be half the length. Now you might think that that's stupid. Why would you want that? Well, in several instances, having the ability to shield for a very short period of time to just absorb a couple of shots that are incoming and then fire, or like boost or something like that, is really, really helpful. So that's actually a very good ability to have. Foxtrot, our sharpshooter, is very fatigued and very sad. Maximum fatigue, they will continuously lose health if deployed in combat. Okay. Wait, what? Did we make this pilot completely useless by doing that? That might be a an oversight. I'll just leave him for now. We might have to dismiss him later, but he may need to just rest, and then he'll be able to go back to combat. But having only 1 fatigue is pretty bad. But as long as he keeps killing stuff, he'll be fine. SRM range, SRM and punching, yeah. You gotta get in there, beat some ass. Short range damage from uniform, okay. If there's any name that you want me to assign to one of the pilots, if you want me to customize one of the pilots, let me know in the comments or in the chat. Person plays it. If you want a custom pilot, let me know. Here we go. Upgrades. This is what I wanted to show you before. So we can get optimized storage. Adds extra unit slots by reconfiguring internal walls of the mobile base. So we can get up to 4 units. And then in the workshop, you have to make a mech frame. We don't have enough basic components. Oh yeah, we got new equipment. I forgot about that. Okay, so we should actually go and upgrade one of our units. Probably the assault rifle model. What do we... Oh, we want this. Okay, there we go. So we're just going to unequip everything. I'm going to keep the assault rifle that we took. We have no weapon modules, unfortunately. Are there any attached to any of these? No, there's not. Supercharge. heat, unit damage, and lower duration. Those are all very strong. What's the Astra? Oh, this... Oh, it's spray and pray. Oh, that's Force Enhancer too. This does really high damage. I'm gonna keep that. We're gonna keep the shield. And then we just want the level 3 everything. There we go. Perfect. No backpacks as of yet. Heatsink module. Okay, that's fine. Now, we don't have any other reactors, so we're just going to leave that one in there. But we can swap out the thruster. Now, these will make our jumps stronger, but they will make them generate more heat. Oh, but they'll also make us move faster. So you can see power. Power is the reactor core. So basically, you can just unequip the thruster and you don't have jump anymore, and it will make you faster because the thrusters have weight to them. But I think I'm probably gonna go... We'll go for the one that's in the middle there. Okay. That's good. When you start out, you have like nothing. So you've kind of just got to make do with what you have. Is this a better torso? It probably is, right? Does this have mass reduction? I have less integrity and I'm slower. But only by a marginal amount, and my heat dissipation is greatly increased. Yeah, it's definitely worth it. And the sniper rifle guy... Maybe we just want another assault rifle instead. What does this do? Extra heat dispersion? Yeah, but the assault rifle has a lower heat anyways. You gotta get close, though. That's fine, I guess. Okay. Let's get into another mission. This could be pretty tough, but Bunker Breach is indoors, so you're kind of fighting things in, like, small groups. Let's go after the Bunker Breach. It is now nighttime. Let's have a look at our squad here. Oh, I was going to scrap some stuff. Technically, we can just leave. So, some missions you won't be able to leave, like if you get ambushed by an enemy patrol. But otherwise, you can just leave from an attack. So we're going to go into the inventory, and I'm going to see if I can multi-select these. Oh, sorry, give me a second here. One of these was heavy, right? Yeah, let's replace all of the heavy stuff with medium. Medium stuff has better heat dissipation, and lower mass, so you have higher movement. Now, heat dissipation. Heat dissipation and heat generation go down. I'll keep the heavy torso. No, I'm gonna do that. Okay, heat dissipation, very important. Like, it's king. It really is king. Iron Davy Rackham was a very dirty fighting pirate character I had once using mech games for short-range wrecking people's day. Okay. Let's see. You'll be our rookie. There's a way to... You can, like, there's a lot of sliders and stuff. There's also... Oh, he's got a bandana! He's a pirate. Davy Rackham. Call sign Iron. Don't mainline Molotovs if you want facial hair. That's funny. Do we have like 6 sunglasses? Those aren't really sick, unfortunately. I kind of like the goggles. Muscle? Oh, I gotta make him... He's gotta be super fat, of course. Massive neck. Yeah, you like the goggles? Alright, sweet. Oh, can we give him a beard? Lip tint. Oh my god, you can give him blue lips. That's fine. What about... Oh yeah, facial hair. Ooh. I kind of love the handlebar mustache. Oh yeah. That's rocking out. Iron, he looks like the fucking Hulkster, man. He's got his Hulkster stash going on. Brothers! Okay, inventory. Can we scrap enough stuff in order to get... another mech body? Oh, we actually need to keep some mech body parts, though, to, We can. Okay, so then we go to the workshop, and we can make a mech frame. So that'll take a little bit of time. We're probably going to have to camp after this encounter. Oh, iron is ready. Missiles are actually going to be largely useless in this. Because it's inside, so they just go and hit the ceiling. Oops, not that guy. What do we have? We have no other secondaries. I might as well just unequip it for greater speed then. Proof, brother, you're gonna know Iron Hulkamania when it runs. Hulkamania is running wild, brother. Alright. Alright. Oh, we gotta swap this guy up. Sierra. The Interceptor. Okay. Limited intel. Death made it impossible to pinpoint enemy positions. Enemies unaware of your presence. Move carefully. Eliminate every hostile squad you encounter. Okay. So we just have to... So it's just a kill mission with extra steps. So we will do as they say and move carefully. Oh, this is so much better. All of my units move at like roughly the same speed now. Okay, nobody here. We'll dash across the hallway just for cool factor. Very short dash distance. It will get much further in the future. Oh, we are in danger of running into each other. Your units do occupy space, and if they run into one another, they will crash into one another, and you can actually use this to your advantage to knock enemy units over. That's one of the strengths that heavy units have, is that they can run into enemies and just bowl them over. And one other thing that makes shields so good is that when you are shielding, if you're shielding in the direction of the enemy, it increases your weight class by 1. So you go from being a medium mech to a heavy mech, or from a heavy into 1 above heavy. Oh, that looks rad. Nope, nothing there. Yeah, the movement is really pretty. Here, I'll do one of these. We can just do full speed. Yeah, mech slamming into each other is a fun mechanic. It's one of the mechanics I like best in this game, actually. What's really funny is that most tanks are lightweight class, so you can very easily just bowl them over. And it's really, really funny. Damn, this longbow unit is like really, really fast. It's kind of messing with me. Okay, we will cool down fully by the time we reach there. I want to get where I'm going while having 0 heat. So we can just shoot whatever at the very beginning of the turn. One thing we definitely also want to be doing is ensuring that we are sticking together down here, because we are outnumbered in this. We've detected enemies? Okay. I found all of the enemies. There they are. Okay, so the narrative is that we have an advantage over the enemies that they do not have. We have an advanced prediction computer, which is what allows us to see what the enemies are doing before they do it, and allow us to plan accordingly. Is that tank targeting him? Now we have an interesting opportunity here. The enemies have lined themselves up in a choke point, which means that they will shoot through each other. And when doing so, they will shoot their own units. Now, this is why we want this guy completely... Like, this is why we wanted to stick together, because now we can come up here, run up to these guys, and just blast them. Brrrap. And I can actually blast twice. So very nice. And then I will move behind the wall so that we can't get shot next turn. It's the reason they shoot themselves, because the AI is just dumb. They'll just do whatever they're programmed to do. Which is usually like move closer and shoot at you. Like, there's not a specific reason that they shoot themselves, it's just that they are shooting and their own units are in the way. We didn't really do that much damage. That's disappointing. Hang on. Did they hit themselves? No. It looks like the cannon shots went directly into the dirt. Or something. Yeah, they just went right into the dirt. That's unfortunate. Is it like in-universe? Yes, they are dumb in-universe. I love that when you run over tanks and cars and stuff that are in the environment, they just explode. Although I will say that explosion animation is a little bit wonky. Because they like dissolve into nothing. Looks pretty good from far away, not as good up close. And sometimes it's wonky, like my foot's and my shield are clearly through that vein, right? Okay, what are they doing? Well, there's someone attacking this, but it's behind a wall, so this guy's completely safe to come out and just start laying into them. We'll just deal with them one at a time. We can move back behind the wall so that we're safe. Okay, most of them are attacking this guy. I think if Kilo comes out, she's actually pretty safe. Yeah, she just needs to get back behind cover at the end of the turn. Hide while you're being shot at. Which is a while longer still. And then pop out. We're gonna run into a traffic jam here. Oh, I can be shielding. Just in case, because there is, like, fire coming at me. There we go. That's good. And then this is now able to fire at the end of the turn. The rats in XCOM unknown are a static model that hovers about. You're not supposed to look that close. That's true. That's true. It is a tactical game. Yeah, they shot me pretty good. My shield is not in great shape. I can't believe this guy is still alive, dude. This is wild. Okay, this guy is so damaged that he's ejecting, so that's really good. That's helpful for me. That's a lot of free parts. Only level 2, but they are arrow, which is nice. In general, in my opinion, barrier is better than just, like, non-barrier stuff. Okay. That machine gun is pretty scary at that range. You'll notice I can just hit control and select an area. The shield basically puts like a barrier in front of you of like this wide. That is not an affiliate link in the description. It will not like support me. I didn't even ask, actually. I have been doing some work for these guys recently. Like some playtesting and stuff. Okay, the tanks are incoming, which is annoying. Okay, cannons are actually very scary because they have, they're like low DPS, but high damage per shot. So they can, like, rip chunks off of your mech pretty quickly. This guy is in the way, so that's really annoying. I'm just gonna run away. I am safe here. And I can see him. I'll actually even... Hang on. Let me run back here. Hello to Shake Vivid. Nice to see you. Thank you for stopping by tonight. Very cool. This is the new update. That is correct, Shake Vivid. Phantom Brigade 2.0. Oh, that'll definitely kill him. And then we've just got to deal with the other guys back here. One of them is ejecting. And then the other one is... Yeah, he's firing at me. It's fine, though. We're behind a wall. Okay, I think he's dead now. No, he's not dead yet. Everything hit his arm? Want to see what it's like? Very cool. It's probably going to take a pretty significant amount of time for us to see all of the new stuff. Because the update has a lot of stuff in it. Including new missions. I don't know if there's new weapons. I don't think there's new weapons. I know there's new missions, and I know that there's a very big overhaul to a lot of subsystems in the game, like the whole pilot upgrade thing and leveling up is brand new. That wasn't in the game before. This guy's also ejecting, so like that's full salvage for us. And that's a level 3 mech too. So these are upgrades. How am I finding it so far? Great. I mean, I've always loved Phantom Brigade, but the new update definitely adds some nice new features. So this guy, I want to just like move back. And we'll wait. Like, there's a traffic jam here, unfortunately, but that's just kind of the way of things in Phantom Brigade a lot of the time. Oops, not a dash. I want to shoot. And then no one's shooting this, so we can freely come out and just... Hang on. Just blast this tank. Big damage there. Okay, beautiful. was worried it might get abandoned as it's happened to so many games recently. Yeah, so what's interesting about Phantom Brigade is originally released on Epic. I actually did a bunch of research about this game years and years ago because I had planned on making a video about it. Am I able to just immediately dash over here? I actually can. And the enemy tank is shooting at me, but it's through a wall, so I'm probably fine. The original developers were actually the guys... Have you guys heard of Kerbal Space Program? It's like a really famous game, so like most people have heard of Kerbal Space Program. The devs who made Kerbal Space Program made the initial build of this game, and it wasn't anything like this. It was a it was very similar to Front Mission. It was like a mech tactics RPG, and then it was taken over. Yeah, that indie flight sim. That is correct. It's more like a Kerbal abuse simulator, if anything. But oh boy, yeah, that's the cannon, like 30 damage piece. That's unfortunate. So a couple of the guys who were the original developers are still around. Notably, a guy named Artyom. I actually asked. I asked the devs a little while ago about that. But it's mostly Brace Yourself Games who took over the development. As far as I can tell, this is me like digging through old Reddit posts and stuff like that to figure this stuff out. Yes, that is correct, Jake Vivid. You send cute little guys to horrid flaming rocket ship death. This guy is gonna run into the tank and crash with it, which will then cause the tank to not be ejecting anymore. It might even destroy it. But because he's medium-sized, he will not die. But my guy here is going to be getting shot at, so we need to start immediately moving so that the shots don't hit us. And then we will hit it with that. And we'll continue. Oh no, that's really bad. I cannot dash. Okay, so we're going to run. This is why you want a shield, because sometimes you can't dash. So I'm just gonna take all of that damage pretty much flat out. Nope, sorry, not that guy. This guy. If I can shoot this guy and kill him, he won't do that much damage to me. And you might be like, Manny, why are you so concerned about taking damage? Well, because damage is permanent. It can be repaired, but it takes time, and you can either repair your mechs with one of the slots available, or you can heal your pilots. So there's a bit of a trade-off with the new system. Okay, we actually have to be careful here because this is firing at us, but the bullets will actually like travel and hit this guy if we aren't in the correct position. Maybe I can dash after a certain distance? I can actually. Okay, hang on. The thing about dashing is that you pause for a moment while dashing. Okay, we do actually have to be concerned. Give me a second. I'll do that, and then I'll actually move back so that I don't get hit by the shots. Mech designs are fantastic. Yeah, they do look pretty good. And there's like, I think there's like 10 or 12 gear sets in the game, and they all look a little bit different. Okay, he's just dead. So we're going to pummel this mech into a complete corpse at this point, unfortunately. Was expecting something a bit more grittier instead of a hero shooter look. Yeah, it's interesting. What was I talking about before? Oh yeah, the devs. This game is now run by Brace Yourself Games, and they released it on Epic Game Store as an exclusive, and in exchange, Epic offered to fund the game for them, essentially. So this game got like substantial amounts of funding and then didn't sell very well. So your worries of it being abandoned are like completely valid. But Brace Yourself Games hasn't done that, and I'm actually like pretty impressed and obviously very happy about it because I like this game a lot. Okay, yeah, the tank's dead too. Easy. Hello to the 10 homies in chat. Feel free to ask any questions or anything that you have. I'm happy to answer if I can. I'm actually chatting with the devs of this game currently about doing an interview with a couple of them at some point this week as part of like promotion and stuff for the new release. So yeah, we get experience. We take fatigue on our pilot, and then it can show us how badly damaged our mech is. Really like that they stuck to it. Reckon AAA studios would never risk making a game like this as its niche. Yeah, 100%. It's very niche. I hate AAA game studios generally. I don't think that they do anything good for the industry at all anymore. They're no longer producing good games. Every good game is by an indie studio now. Every single one. I can't think of a single really good game that's been made by a AAA game studio in the past like 5 years. Even Monster Hunter was a massive disappointment, and Monster Hunter Worlds is basically as good, or maybe even better. And Dragon's Dogma 2 was pretty good, but when it came out it had a lot of problems. But that's just kind of the state of everything these days. Games don't get released in a finished state. It makes me angry that as soon as an indie game does well, the AAA bunch steal the idea. Yeah, I 100% agree that Monster Hunter Worlds is better overall. I liked Rise as arcade action, like pure arcade action, but I like Worlds a lot for the atmosphere and stuff. Wow, huge upgrade here. SMGs are actually really good, and this is a pretty good one, but it's not the right kind. We could scrap it to get rare components, though, because blues give you rare components and greens give you uncommon components. Any other good stuff that we could get? Well, we can get some arrow. Oh, wow. Improved coolant and regenerator defensive module. Incredibly good. That's a huge benefit. Composite is nice because it makes you faster. We're going to need parts for our new mech. So we should probably just grab like some extra pieces of mechs. Oh, we don't want to scrap. We want this. Okay. Take that. I mean, this is clearly better. We have 15 left. Yeah, I guess it's just an extra leg, and then we'll scrap something, I guess. I think weapons are worth more scrap. No, torsos are worth a lot more scrap. Holy crap. It used to be that weapons were worth the most, but the torso is worth way more now. Which makes sense, because it's got, like, the core and stuff in it. It's their fault we keep getting the same thing made over and over. Yeah, that's 100% true. Ooh, got some hope. Okay, we get heavy armor. I don't really need that. Or we get basic components. I mean, depending on the piece of heavy armor, we could get more. I'm going to take the supplies. It's guaranteed 200. We might get like 50 or something. Innovation should be encouraged, not frowned upon. 100%. I mean, if you look at the the Game of the Year awards right now, Megabonk was one of the ones that was nominated. They actually dropped out because what was it? It was like new developer category or something like that, and he was like, "This isn't my first game, so I don't count as a new developer. I'm not going to do that." Fearland Freedom Forces are fighting their occupants across the province. Oh, we've got pilot level ups. Alright, person placing, what do you want? We've got Beefy for extra max health. Health, when your mech gets hit with any concussive weapon, your pilot will take damage. And you can see you have 25 HP. If you take 25 pilot damage, the mech gets knocked, like the pilot's knocked unconscious and the mech is useless for the rest of the fight. I think I want Beefy. Because I don't like having a lowered fatigue limit, although it does mean that he can just keep going. What's his current fatigue limit? 2. If we lower it further, that's really bad. I'll just take the health. He's a beefy boy, he's a beefcake! I mean, look at that thick-ass neck, dude. His neck is, like, thicker than his head. Killer recovery. The pilot recovers a significant amount of health after combat if they started at least one enemy kill. Less crit multiplier. More heat 25% heat dissipation. Cold Hands is unbelievably powerful. That's insane. Okay, Pulse Field is really cool. This is a special ability that you can use twice per match. It makes you invincible to all bullets. All bullets just bounce off. It's so good. Mondo Beef was your short-lived acting name? That's funny. Mondo Beef. Okay, Tango and... Oh, okay, we have 2 Tangos. We need to rename this rookie pilot. Greta Nas... Dude, looking a little like Greta Nas. That is a masculine woman. That's all I'm gonna say. What can we make? Transformer. Okay. Units. How long on our workshop thing here? Doesn't say. Before there was like a timer thing. Oh, will be built once you stop to rest or resupply. Okay, so we literally need to rest. We could technically keep going, but... Join Fearland Freedom Forces. Like, our mechs are in fine shape, and we still have 3 pilots that are good to go. We actually have, like, 5 pilots that are good to go still. So I think we will go... I mean, this is very easy. Both of these are going to be very easy, honestly, because we have reinforcements on the battlefield. Let's just go Liberation. Take on an enemy while minimizing damage to civilian structures. Okay. We gotta keep iron in there. We'll get some Tango and Transformer, the other rookie, in on the action here. I am a little disappointed at the way that they decided to implement the pilots. I would have liked like smaller incremental increases and not just like a bunch of passive powerful abilities and like a couple of active abilities. Incoming help, avoid damage, keep destruction to a minimum. I mean, this is going to be pretty easy, I think. We get the marksman rifle. We'll walk up onto this hill, and we should be in optimal range. Wow, we're not. Okay. So let's dash around the hill instead. We'll walk down here. We'll open up on... Okay, missile launchers are kind of dangerous, but all of our mechs have dash, so it keeps us pretty safe from missiles. The marksman rifle is probably a little bit more scary. Alright, second unit. We need to rush down, I think. Can we dash twice in a row? Holy crap. In 1.0, getting to like 2 dashes in a row was a Herculean feat. You needed some good gear to do that. Still not good enough to dash into firing, though. Can you lure them away from town? Like, technically, probably yes. Just by, like, moving over here or something, but... practically, not really. That's very close to a crash. Wow, this can also dash twice in a row. That's kind of insane. We'll just be at 0 heat. Prob don't dash through the houses? Yeah, no. Definitely don't want to do that. Okay, that's immobilized now. And the mech is pretty hurt. Oh, we need to shield immediately. What do we got? Oh, he's firing missiles at me while driving away. Son of a bitch. Most likely these missiles are not going to do anything. You chase him down. Just like with LRMs in BattleTech. Getting under the minimum range of missiles is how you just defeat them. Oh, you know what? We have to get further away, actually. I'm just gonna run up to the top of this hill. And then we can do this. Can you spam missiles? Yes, you can. The MLS-8, which is a secondary weapon, which, like, you can either take a secondary weapon or a shield. Those are kind of like your two choices. Okay, we can see here, like, how much heat scale the attack does by putting it at the beginning, and we are right at the very max. Right there. So we can place this, and we'll overheat next turn if we try and place another attack there, so can't really do that. We fire again, and then we shield again. Wait while we're attacking, and then move side to side. Okay. Damn, that did a number on my shield. A lot of damage there. I need a good weapon to take over armor slabs. Yeah, I really like missiles a lot. I think missiles are very powerful in this game. Especially because the counter to missiles is dashing. Or like just getting really close to them. So that they can't target you. Like you can see the missile just couldn't... It couldn't alter its trajectory enough to hit me because I was too close. But if you dash, well, missiles are tracking you. Because some of them are homing and some of them aren't. Some of them will just fire and go to a location and explode. He's about to fire another missile at me. But if you dash while a missile is trying to track you, it will immediately lose tracking and it'll kind of like spin around and won't work properly anymore. Standing still is dangerous, but I want the extra accuracy. Now, one thing about missiles is they can actually still hit you if you are, like, right next to the launcher. So, what kind of missile launcher does he have? He has a... Oh, he has a one-shot. Okay, the one-shot does a big AoE damage. You can see this big cloud around the explosion from last turn. This entire area in the cloud will actually take damage. So this thing's extremely dangerous. It flattens buildings with a single shot. It's pretty powerful. One-shot missile pack for them. That's backpacks. Backpacks actually have, like, a limited amount of ammo. Regular missile launchers do not. We need to be down around there. We can't fire a second shot. So, actually, you know what? No, sorry. We're going to stand still. And then we're just running around the side here. Alright, now what are you doing? Oh my god. Of course we took out the arm with the secondary weapon, not the dangerous one. Annoying. We can hide behind the hill there. Oh, we won't do any damage from that distance. It's fine, we'll just do that. Then this guy can fire another shot. Is there a way to target parts? No. Yes. But probably not in the way that you mean specifically. If you're in the right side of a mech, you will most likely hit their right arm. If you are in the left side of a mech, you'll most likely hit their left arm. If you are in the front or rear, you'll most likely hit the torso. But shots will register on the body, like where they actually go. Okay, this time we didn't quite get out of the AoE, but it looks like it didn't do damage to us. I'm pretty sure I saw numbers pop up. Because this mech is slightly damaged now. So I think it got hit by the AoE of the missile. The damage numbers don't really work in the replay sometimes. The tank was spazzing out. Why was it spazzing out like that? It's pretty funny. Dude, can you, like, stop shooting missiles at me, please? Good. That mech is just totally trashed. Okay, we can... Hang on, who's he shooting? Okay, he's shooting that guy, that's fine. We can jump up on top of this building to get a vantage point. That's still blocked. I can't get to the tower. Okay, we can run here and then dash up onto the hill. And then we'll have enough. Yeah, okay. That's good. That's probably good enough. Now, as for you, I kind of want to show you guys how the whole missile thing works. So let me do this. When the game first released, this was guesswork. Missiles weren't tracked by the predictor. So you just had to, like, figure it out. It was actually kind of annoying. It's one of the major updates that they did that significantly improved the game, in my opinion. Oh, I stomped on it. We can watch the replay afterwards, right? By the way. Huh. Oh, you actually can see it. Look. It was trying to track me, but it couldn't. And then, do you see, when I dash, the missile has a little, like, blue thing come up. Right here. That will happen to an entire flight of, like, cluster missiles. And then they'll all just kind of, like, change directions randomly and fall all over the place. It makes them a lot more unpredictable because they literally just lose targeting. So you can still get hit by them, though. Because they do, like, all of the shots and everything, like, occupy space. And they interact with the actual parts of the mech. So, like, bullets from guns and missiles and stuff will actually, like, run into stuff. So, like, if they hit a building before they hit you, it'll hit the building and destroy it. But some weapons actually don't do building damage at all, really. Barrier plate is nice. Concussive payload is really, really strong. +1 hope and some camp supplies, very nice. And then we're slowly leveling up our mech's with better leveled gear. Speaking of, I think we forgot to refit one of our units. I don't need the SMG. What is Nox? It's integrity based. Overheat threshold. I think they changed this. Higher values allow a unit to fire longer without having to pause to dissipate heat. That's pretty nice. Take that. Give me the legs. And then I think I want the torso as well. Oh, I can't take all of them? I'll give up the legs, I suppose. And then we have 5. That'll do. Like a level 2 gray one-shot is not that great. Ah, it does have supercharge, which is nice. It's fine, though. Oh, demolition's pretty fun. We don't have a lot of good base-destroying type weapons, though. I think we need to have a nap. Let's go and get this. And then we'll go have a nap on this mountain. Camp supplies. Come across a small orchard full of ripe fruit, a rare sight since the occupation began. A single person is tending to the trees. Offer to help pick, keeping some for yourself. We'll take some camp supplies. We will set up camp. And then I need to rest my pilots and repair my damaged unit. Foxtrot. Hope. Hope 3. Reaper. I wish there was a way to skip this, but I don't think there is. 50% frame integrity. Wow, you can literally just wrench slip. What the hell did that do? Slowing momentum. All pilots lose some fatigue. Good stuff. Hope! Yes, we have the hopium. Tango. Blinding fire. Unit overheat damage. Modifies the mech so that overheating scrambles missile guidance. This also causes overheating to deal less damage to the mech. That's kind of interesting. Or we have much less overheat damage, but we get less unit speed. I don't like the ones that are trade-offs, because the trade-off is usually garbage. He became an engineer. Preventative maintenance. He has better fatigue, less max health, but his backpacks cost less. Yeah, just never overheat your mech, right? That's all there is to it. Sometimes I like to push heat a little bit. There is a lot of ways that you can push heat in this game and get a lot more damage out. So, we have a brand new unit. We don't really have a lot of weapons for it. I guess I'll take a concussive payload. That's pretty nice. Wow, improved cooling 3! That's pretty insane. What does this do? This unit is burning. It will be damaged over time until the status expires. Unusual reactor design sacrificing cooling capabilities for power output. Demands careful use. Overheating this reactor will set the mech on fire. That's pretty awesome. We don't have barriers, so I don't care about reduced barrier regen. It is less heat dissipation. Higher overheat threshold. Much higher power. 25% damage offset? Holy crap, that's huge increase in damage. we got? Even more improved cooling? Hell yes. Dense plate. Plus integrity. Nice. I'm not going to put the module on it because we don't actually need it. We could use the arrow. And then slot the barrier perk on it. Anton! Hello, welcome! Yeah, this is very, very interesting. I like this game a lot. Okay, so we've got a level 3 everything but level 2 weapons. And then can we upgrade this guy at all? Yes. I will take the light torso. Barrier legs or just higher integrity overall? I'm gonna take the higher integrity overall. And then the 2 Nox arms is pretty nice. We need weapons now. Oh yeah, we'll get into a mission here in just a second. I'm just refitting my mechs. You gotta do this every once in a while. I mean, the extra cooling is pretty significant. We can put it on the left arm. And that'll make it so that the, Oh, by the way, if you use the WASD, you can move it around so that you can see how the mech looks. And then, let's just give this guy, like, a nice arm accent. We'll give him, like, an orange left arm. And then what about lower body? We can do, like, sorry, lower body. Left lower leg. No, we want right. Right leg. One orange leg, one orange arm. This game has been in a beta state essentially for like several years. This is the 2.0 re-release. So it's a very significant overhaul of the game. Alright, let's get into a mission. We need salvage. Enemy regrouping in 15 hours. The enemy forces grouping after recent disturbance. Left unattended, they will gain ground and might find your base. Attacking enemy sites and interacting. Okay. So we don't have a lot of time. Suit up. There is actually a hang on. 5 enemy units. That's a lot more than what we've been facing so far. We could just not bring all of our mechs. We do get, like, bonus XP for that. See, now we're at 50% XP, as opposed to we had 200%. So our pilots were getting a lot better, a lot faster. Let's get rid of one of our crappy mechs. We'll go with this. We gotta have iron out there, though. Iron is the king. Okay. We have allied assistance here. So I think that what we did was probably the correct move. We don't have to worry about destroying buildings this time. What do we got? Machine gun and handgun. Machine gun tank. Assault rifle and shield. Marksman rifle and SMG. And then a missile launcher tank. Okay, the missile launcher tank has to go. Oh boy, the tank is like... It's slow as molasses. Well, we might as well just drive then. Urban warfare is always easier when command approves collateral damage. Yeah, some missions specifically make it so that like they don't want you to damage anything. So this unit has a railgun, which is pretty nice. Railguns pretty much just like go through buildings. Like they don't really care. I think that the devs might have actually broken tank movement a little bit, or like the AI's ability to move tanks. Because this wasn't happening before. They weren't just like rattling back and forth previously. Oh man, look at the heat on this sucker. Does about 80% of your heat gauge. I think if we're there, we're fine. Okay, we have our sniper rifle unit. Dash to there, please. Run up onto the building. And snipe. What am I scared of? The assault rifle is probably one of the scarier things. Machine gun is less scary. Honestly, we can just stay here. Can we get another attack in? I don't think so. Oh, we can do missile launcher. Oh, we can for sure do missile launcher. The game might be a little bit too quiet. This game has really great music. Can you guys hear the music? It's very quiet for me. I set it up with the menu music, like the main menu music. And it wasn't super quiet, but now it feels very quiet. It's because the game reduces the music volume during the planning stage, and then increases it during the You can't? Can I even fix that? Oops. Nope. I can actually. It's gonna get really, really loud during the combat phase is the only thing. No, that'll overheat me. I guess it's fine. Okay, this guy. Oh, the bloody building's in the way. Okay, hang on. Yeah, the music's going to be quiet for sure. It's always super quiet during the planning stage. I really don't like it, actually. I wish there was a way for you to change it. As far as I'm aware, though, you can't. Okay, we've got everything handled here, I think. Check out the railgun, though. Look at this thing. Hang on. Look at this. Just fires right through the building. Crunch. Annihilated. If we can find some railgun repeaters, that would be really nice. Because this game is so about, like, cinematic combat, I love that they give you the ability to replay and, like, watch everything. Can you use 2 shields and plow through buildings? No, unfortunately not, but you can actually use shields to bowl over enemy mechs. It's pretty funny. Oh boy. They really don't like this mech. Look at the missiles. Why did he turn around? That's pretty wonky. Okay, this guy is also getting targeted. So I think it's time to just, like, go hide. Bruh. The missile launcher range is very short. We might explode some of the missiles in our face on the building there. Wow, this guy's legs are almost gone. What is this guy shooting? He's shooting at my tank. He's gonna take out this building. Oh, we can't dash. Gotta go hide and shield. Okay, that building should block most of the bullets. Oh boy. We come around here and blast this guy. Now you can hit the tank. Actually, you need to get off of the building because it's gonna get shot and broken out from under me. That's one thing that you can do is if enemies are like standing on a building, you can just shoot it out from under them, which is pretty interesting. Okay, this guy's got the Starburst missile launcher, which is like a really good missile launcher. It fires a big volley of cluster missiles, but it's not that long range. So this tank is like useless. It's just gonna drive the entire match. Okay, is this guy... Oh, wow, he's still fighting. Jesus, dude. Okay. Yeah, continue firing, and then, that pistol has some high heat, too, eh? Unit damage 133. That should destroy it. I don't think I'll crash into that thing. Even if I do, it's light, so I'll just knock it aside. Make them roll on the random basement table. Oh, dude, I learned about that rule pretty recently, and it is a mean rule. I don't like random basements. Very evil. If you're still alive, I definitely want to fire a missile at you. What is this guy gonna do? Tank is firing at him, but he should be safe back here. Then we come back up to this. We fire off one of these at the tank. I think we're good to go. Did you guys see what happened? Their own tank shot him in the back and knocked the pilot unconscious. That's funny. He is still fighting though. His legs are gone, but he's still got some fight left in him. Now, because he got crashed out, these missiles are actually just going to disappear. They run out of fuel and do nothing. That's why you don't drive through things IRL. Oh, hey, what happened over here? Oh, we didn't kill it? Yeah, no, we didn't kill it. Holy crap, it's still alive. Okay, so we actually have missiles incoming for us. Yeah, I've got a missile on its fucking way right here. Oh, he's shooting at me. With a marksman rifle? Oh boy, that's pretty scary. Oh boy. Marksman rifle continues firing. Okay. So we'll wait here. Then we come out. I think I want to go here. And we can wait. And then duck behind this building over here. Which should keep us relatively safe. A chirp of the gauss is funny. Yeah, I like the noise that it makes. Oh yeah, noises aren't a thing in replay, unfortunately. The devs have had an extremely hard time with getting replays for more than one turn. Okay, who are you shooting? Wait, seriously, who are you shooting? Oh, you're shooting this thing. Okay. Jesus, just point blank machine gun to the face is not a good time. This guy's really gunning for my tank, man. We gotta kill this missile launcher tank. God damn, missile launcher tank. Can you, like, die, please? Reminds me of door kickers. I've never played that. Is it any good? Can we run up this building? No, we can't. Control a SWAT team? Yeah, sounds about right. This is basically a SWAT team with mechs, you know? You get to pick their loadout and stuff. He's gonna point blank me in the face with an assault rifle because I'm coming around the corner as he's firing at the tank. So what we actually need to do is maybe drive this way. If we drive this way, stop it. Stop, don't, stop doing that. Oh my god, we can't fit through here. Okay, that'll work. Unfortunately, the missile tank is just going to do nothing. But it can distract and make it so that we don't get shot. Okay, just point blank him in the face twice with an assault rifle. He's just dead now. And then you are just firing at that. And he's flanking around behind these guys. He's killing that, so that should work. Oh no, we're gonna destroy his corpse. Poor son of a bitch. Door Kickers is amazing. Definitely worth playing. Never heard of it. I'll have to look it up. There's so many games now, man. There's literally like thousands of games these days. How did our missiles do, by the way? Oh, that's kind of funny. Well, they did something. They don't do that much damage, actually. So I think the tank is now dead. It's about to get hit by a volley of missiles right in the turret. Pow! Right in that turret. Oh, the tank is about to eject itself, so it's either dead or close enough. Okay, you can shield and run behind the building again, tanking for me. Oh, we did kill the tank, eh? Oh, yeah. The first railgun shot got it. Where's our over-eager guy? This guy needs to kill something. Pilot deceased. What about missiles? That looks pretty good. Oh, do you see the missiles they spread to the mech too? Oh my goodness. Oh no, he's still fully functional. Dude, I love the missiles in this game. They're so cinematic. Just huge explosions everywhere. Oops, we're behind the building. Cluster missiles are so fucking cool. Kinda shocked he's still alive, honestly. I think I'm greatly overestimating my damage potential. Oh, he's moved into the collapsed building. What a sly fox he is. The reason why we're not doing very much damage with the sniper rifle, by the way, is because it has a minimum range of 86 meters, which is massive. So if we move further away, we'll actually do significantly more damage with our sniper rifle. That's just going to hurt itself. What? Did I initiate that last turn? I don't think I did. Up. Launch more missiles. That's funny. Okay, he's down. See how much the MLS-10 does, though? It just blew up that building. Crazy. What is the time? Oh, we're 2 hours in at this point. We took some damage. That's fine, though. Only 273 XP. That's pretty rough. Piercing rounds. Penetration charges. Oh man, they gave us a fucking hurricane. Well, it got reinforced stock, which is actually one of the best things that you can get for a machine gun. I don't really want that. I do want this. Composite is fine, but not really great. Well, it's gonna be level 3 mech parts, I think. Oh, we blew everything up. Okay. Salvage you. Salvage you. What do we have left? 15? What does this have? Armor sink? That's not really worth it. I'll take that. Takeover, huh? Okay. Alright, I gotta pee, guys. I'll be right back. Okay, I've returned. I'm gonna crack the window. It's getting a little warm in here. I need to check the status of my PC. How we doing? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Video card's a little warm. It's okay though. Okay. So this mech is now useless, right? We might as well just dismiss him as soon as we can. But he can only do one fight because of the perks that he has. That's kind of an oversight. But we'll give him the coolant surge anyways. Propulsion boost. Can use... Unit's reactor is in overdrive, allowing faster movement for the current turn. That's pretty cool. What does Iron get? Overcharge. Massive amount of power is redirected into equipped weapons. Increased damage for a limited time. That's probably what person placement wants it. That's pretty awesome. How's he doing? Fatigue 1 out of 2. Okay, he's fine. He can do one more mission. Hang on. Province. What did I get again? I got this thing. Oh yeah, one of the other things that sucks about machine guns is they have a massive minimum range. Which means that they're not even good at close range. They do reduced damage. Which is just, like, total ass. Because that's the only range band that they're actually effective in. Can't pull anything off of that. What was I looking at again? One of them had a slot. This thing. Penetration charges. I don't know what that even means, but... I don't have any swords. And I can't even build any. Development info. What does that even mean? Two out of 4. Okay, I don't know what all that stuff means, but I guess we're not building anything in the workshop. Any upgrades that I can buy that would be helpful? Not really. Upgrades the storage bay to allow carrying additional camp supplies. Building one more project. Advanced assembly speeds up construction and unlocks uncommon equipment. By extending workshop hardware to support military grade materials. Yes. I would like that, thank you. 2,000 basic components? My god. Have we unlocked things now? No? Unfortunate. Okay, that's fine. Oh, these are probably useful. Hang on. Warden. How does this not have better heat sinking? Oh, it's a light... Okay. I understand. More heat sinking, please. I will take these, though. No mobility modules to be had. Very unfortunate. Yeah, we're just starting out, so we're total scrubs right now, unfortunately, guys. So, we don't have a lot of the fun equipment, like swords and stuff yet. Assassination. Get a backpack and a short-range weapon. We get light armor, uncommon components, and subsystems. I like subsystems because we don't have any of those yet. I guess we'll go over here first. Go for broke and try to steal one of the large crates. Send a pilot to swipe one of the small crates. The soldiers are so focused on the broken truck that they don't even notice one of the crates being carted away. Unfortunately, when you crack it open, you find it mostly full of scrap. No wonder they weren't watching me too closely. Okay. 100. 100 cigarettes. Okay, whatever. Suit up! Let's go! Foxtrot is off the mission. Kilo can swap back in. Are we dealing with 2 enemies? Okay. I'll take the extra XP. And less fatigue, actually, is kind of a huge benefit as well. Not fatiguing one of our pilots by deploying 4 units. Pretty nice. Scans complete. No civilians on site, just hostile contacts. Still, let's try to preserve as much as we can, Commander. Alright, what do we got? It's literally just a tank and a mech. Wow. Alright, well, this should be easy. Oh yeah, we can like double dash with this thing, can't we? Okay, that's good. You dash onto the tower and then... Oh. Do we have line of sight? We actually do very briefly. Let's try and line it up so that we have the first shot right as they're coming past the building. And then we might be able to get the second shot too, because I think we're shooting over the lip of the wall there. We are stuck up here. Until we can cool off, though. That should work. And then you have an assault rifle as well. Wait there a minute. Can I walk off of this? Yes, I can. Okay. We'll just surround this guy. Go! Fly, my mechs! Oh yeah, blasted him. You see that pilot damage? Huge. Mr. Smith, hello! The game has changed significantly. Yes. I would say significantly is definitely how I would describe the changes. Like, there's a lot of things that are different. We have pilot upgrades now. We have a lot of stuff. There's a couple of new mission types as well. So yeah, there's a lot going on. We might be able to just knock the mech out with the assault rifle here. Get some better salvage. We've got to kill this damn tank because it's just gonna keep coming. Oh, we can use pulse field. I can show you guys the magic of pulse field. She should be able to just stand here and take no damage. Yep. It just does nothing. That's so funny. Wait, does his weapon... His weapon does no pilot damage. Okay. That makes sense. could just pulse field again. Oh my god. Does this one have pilot damage? It does, okay. Get out of the way. We'll probably destroy it anyways, but it's fine. Oh, we took heat damage. Oh, we did some pilot damage. Pilot's concussed. Yeah, he's knocked out. So we get the body. We get the better salvage on the body. That's nice. I might need to increase the difficulty because I'm pretty good at this game. And, this is not proving very difficult. Wow. We got a rare module. That's really good. That's an okay piece of equipment. I didn't realize he was a level 2 unit. I'm just gonna salvage everything. Wait, there's no... Oh, there is. Okay. Okay, this is the only thing that we need to take with us because it has a detachable module. Targeted strikes and constant pressure has pushed the enemy to retreat. Occupation forces are rapidly falling back to their last stronghold in the region. Press on. Showdown. So this is the boss of the region. And once we beat it, then we go to the next region. Now, I'm going to go over here. Just a little tad closer there. And then we're going to set up camp. Because our pilots are in rough shape. And... a couple of my mechs could use some love as well. Maybe Tango? We'll do Kilo, because being able to deflect all of the bullets from a boss should be pretty useful. Oh, we can fast forward it. Very nice. Reactor overheat. I really don't like these random events. What does that mean? Does that mean my mech is destroyed? Did my part. Okay. Favorite bed. No, they're all fine. Okay, that's pretty weird. Alright. Boss time. Oh yeah, it is an actual boss. Okay, sometimes the boss isn't like a boss unit. But this time it definitely is. Okay, pilots. Let me see. Oh, okay, we don't have any level ups. We do have well rested though. Okay, that's nice. This will be the first time that I'm bringing all of my units. Because all of our pilots get, they get fully recovered after this. 27 homies in chat. Thanks for stopping by, everyone. Very cool of you to join me tonight. Oh yeah, she likes backpacks. Oh boy, there he is. Frigate class behemoth. Well, this is something, Commander. Those heavy platforms haven't been used since the invasion. Behemoths, we called them. Difficult to run. Oh. I guess I'm too slow. Engaging termination protocols. What's going on? Why was that mech red? That was weird. Steal it? I wish you could run one of these things. That would be really funny. Okay, let's look at all the various parts and see what they're doing. Unknown. Okay. It's a good chance to get some damage in. It's not doing anything right now. Where can I get cover? Okay, this spot right here is completely safe from the enemy. Unless it has missiles. Turret, turret, turret. Okay. And the buildings will offer some cover. And then this spot right here is also very safe because there's a big hill in the way. So putting my... This is also a safe spot right here. Hang on. Sniper rifle. I mean, you can target the guns, or you can just shoot the body. Like, shooting the body, in my opinion, is usually just fine. Like, you don't want to mess around with these things. Just get rid of it. Like, you can disable the weapons, but it takes a long-ass time. Let me go hide behind the rock. Oh, we can't. Okay, that's fine. I'd like everyone in chat to go and leave a like on the stream, please. That'd be very helpful. There's more chatters than likes. That's all I'm gonna say. Oh, right, I forgot that he has overcharge now, so he can get, like, huge damage output. We gotta get really close to do any damage with this guy, eh? Assault rifles are like that. They're better for, like, city fighting. What does this do? I think we'll be okay here. Target main body, please. Okay. So little damage. Oh, man. Honestly, ending the turn heat neutral is probably a good idea. Because I'm probably going to have to dash to cover. I can't get on the tower. Buildings are all in the way. If we just run straight. And like dash out here, maybe? Oh yeah, that'll do. Oh, well that's unfortunate. Whatever, it's fine. We get one shot in. Son of a bitch. Really? My guys are about to run into each other, so I can't have them do that because they'll be stunned and not be able to do anything. Okay. And then we walk back over here and hide behind this building. Oh, he did like steam jets. That's funny. Alright. He's coming. Oh lord, he's coming. Okay, main gun will fire on her. This turret will fire a spray of machine gun bullets back and forth. I think this is a missile launcher. It's hard to tell. It's easier to tell when there's not a big red thing in the way. I really cannot tell what those are supposed to be. Well, we'll find out. They're scanning out to the left, and this scans out to the right and behind. Okay. Okay, well, thankfully this unit is basically safe. So I can just plow some damage into it. But I do not want to be in scan range. Okay, we can't dash. We'll just keep running. Wow, really, really pushing the heat there. Run over here. Oh, I could overcharge this turn. Some status effects take multiple hits to apply. For example, incendiary weapons. Okay. More information about the status effects. Alright. Affects the current planning phase and the upcoming execution phase. Massive amount of power. Doesn't tell me how much damage. Okay. So we start at just under half. And that's also just under half. So we can definitely do that. Okay. Oh boy. One attack per turn. That is a pretty low sustained fire rate. Target warning! Yes, it's being targeted. I understand. I'm just gonna hide there, honestly. I'm getting shot at a lot. This is a lot of health. How is it hitting me? Nani? It just shot me through the building. That's pretty bad. Took a bunch of pilot damage from that. Oh, it scanned me and shot me. Uh-oh. Hang on. Like, it is currently in the process of shooting my ass. They are guns. They are direct fire weapons. It can't turn, just stay behind it. Yeah, I can just get behind it. That is definitely a thing that I can try and do. Let's get rid of that main gun. That main gun's annoying. It's the only thing that it can, like, targeted attacks with. None of my guys are being attacked, though, currently. It seems like. I am in danger, actually. Oh, but I have Pulse Field. So I'm not in danger. I'll just ignore the bullets. You see it can't turn? It can totally turn the turrets behind itself. That's not good. I think I can fire twice in a row with this thing. Okay, relatively safe to come out now. Didn't realize turrets could turn that far. Yeah, it's kind of, you know, safe from attacks on all sides. They have a lot of health too. Like they have like 1,000 health, over 1,000 health. Okay. I mean, We're chipping it down here. I wonder what happens when it overheats. It's just attacking an area with big cannon. It's the two side turrets that are the problem for my guys in the back here. But I think I'm out of range anyways, so I can just, like, slowly walk behind it and keep shooting it. Okay, that's problematic, actually. I will get away. Oh yeah, he doesn't have the special shield. Not doing much there, but it's fine. Oops. Let's take out the main gun. Well, they have limited range, so yes, I can just, like, stay a ways away from it and chip it away. Hull integrity compromised. Activating emergency protocols, sending power to reserve weapons. Oh, we can just take out the generator. It's already very damaged. Oh boy. Wow. I'm very overheated. Can you start launching missiles? Oh, we can, like, spam missiles at this fucker. Let's do that. I'll do some nice AoE damage. Oh, dude, look at this. She has, like, increased cooling now? As, like, one of her talents or whatever? I can actually back off slightly. And then moving closer to continue the missile spam. Oh, I'm out of range. Shoot her! Shoot! Generator's gone. Uh-oh. That's a beam. Run away? Run away very fast, please. Yeah, it's got to be the dash. A little bit of overheat damage is very preferable to being hit with the beam. The beam will just cut me the fucking half. I think I can just kill it, though. Do missiles actually do damage? Oh, yeah, they hit. It worked. Okay. The missiles actually might just finish it off. Well, what is that? There's a jet that's about to, like, drop a bunch of ordnance on me or something. So I'd best get a move on here. Yep, look at that. The jet with the ordnance. Okay, first boss down. Pretty good. Pretty darn good. You like to see it. What did we get? No more level ups, unfortunately, but we should get some good gear. All armor. We got a sword! What does this thing do? Sacrificing electrical shielding for additional thrust and power output. Afflicts mech with an electrical charge on every dash. Can be exploited as an additional damage source on short-range units. A damaging electric arc will strike any unit approaching at close range, depleting one charge. The discharge distance is massively increased if two units are both in water. If not discharged to another unit, this unit will be damaged once the status expires. That's insane! So we can charge ourselves up with electricity and then just zap people with lightning bolts while also hitting them with a sword. What do we get for the sword? Liquid cooling and this is the best thing that we possibly could have gotten for the sword, by the way. The only thing you care about with melee weapons is heat generation. So this is insane. This is an insane sword. And we also got a nice missile launcher with a target sensor, which increases range, and composite, which it's okay, it makes it lighter, and then a defensive module? That's pretty weird. Okay. Really nice arrow arm. Very, very nice. Like, improved cooling 3 is incredibly good. Alright. No salvageable units. With the last stronghold falling, the enemy is in full retreat. Fearland Freedom Forces. There's some nice alliteration right there. Are setting up defenses and will hold the province from here on out. Reports of celebrations in nearby towns are coming in. There is still much to be done, but that can come later. Your crew is in good spirits and is looking forward to a well-deserved rest. A resistance outpost nearby should be a good place to stop. It is very nice person place, and we have defeated the boss. So, option A, unit cores and experimental weapons. Armor medium times 2 rare components. I want unit cores. Because unit cores are the only thing that I can't salvage elsewhere. That's a very nice weapon. Wow. Wow. That's a super-powered laser that will just cut everything in its path in half. I'm very happy that we got that. That's going to make things probably too easy, honestly. Okay, I want to find a new pilot. I have a good feeling about Zulu. Unit overheat damage. He's another backpack boy. That's no good. We don't like that. Witch is 0. Gerda Vang. Martin Nordskov. Oh, we've reached our recruitment limit. Hang on. We're gonna dismiss this pilot. This guy with 1 maximum fatigue. What was he doing again? Oh, yeah, province. A major laser, you might say? Yes, it is a major laser. Huh? Hello? There we go. Okay, we got another rookie in the ranks here. And we have to go to our next destination. Western Pass or Stigat? Enemy prefers to service their units in the field and has a large inventory of parts all over the province. Additional parts rewards. Level 3 local forces. I don't want level 2s. I want to progress. Nearly all squads utilize mechs in place of conventional armor. Okay. What time is it? 9:30. I'm gonna do one more mission with the new equipment that we got. This province has a different objective from the one you just liberated. Avoid the enemy patrols and try to catch up to the cargo carrier traveling into the mountains. Consider using the overdrive ability on the bottom left panel to move faster. Okay. But I actually want to fight the patrol. Okay, we got a level up on iron. What did iron get? Trauma limit -1. The pilot overdrives their weapons when their mech is under threat. When receiving a hit while under 60% mech health, the mech damage is temporarily increased. The pilot will keep well-rested status for 2 additional turns of combat. Trauma limit is kind of important. Because it means that he can... If he dies, he takes a trauma. And I think most pilots can take like 2 traumas before they're dead. And by dies, I mean gets knocked out, loses all of his health. This is actually quite useful because it just makes the mech overall better for a couple of turns while he's in the well-rested state. And if we're going to be using him like every mission, he's going to be well-rested pretty often. And he is very good. Overcharge is very strong. What we need is to get him in a mech that has very good cooling, so he can just fire his weapons and destroy stuff. Okay, our units. Oh boy. I'm not going to equip any secondaries. Wow. That's pretty nice. I need more defensive modules, please. I have not enough defensive modules. We'll get a generator in there. We don't really need cooling with the ultra heavy burst solar burst. Sorry, ultra heavy beam is what that should be called. We're going sword. And a slightly better shield. And this is, yeah, this is the one that we want for sure. We do have to be careful. I'm going to rename this thing to Lightning. Hang on. I think it's the Nox medium torso, right? It's a lot of barrier. Nox 3M, or 2M, I mean. So this is now our tank. Unfortunately, we don't really have anything better than that. That is too bad. Okay. Suit up! Let's go! Dropship concept. Holy crap, that's a lot of enemies. That's problematic. We might have bitten off more than we can chew here. Okay, hang on. Kilo in the lightning. Iron. We'll take this thing. Tango on the marksman rifle, and then I want the interceptor with the heavy. Yeah, that seems pretty good. What does he have again? Might actually want to swap those. Because extra heat dissipation with the marksman rifle is pretty nice. Don't experience the problem, be the problem. Oh, Sierra's about to be a problem, alright. Oh yeah, maybe we should give the marksman rifle unit a shield. Slightly less speed, but like I would like to be able to shield things. Briefing. So, this is a defense mission. We have to defend our convoy because we've been attacked by an enemy patrol. So, we're going to get bombarded by missiles, and we have to keep them from hitting the base. The engine took a hit. We'll need you to buy us some time. Take defensive positions and prevent damage to the base. Meanwhile, we're also going to be dealing with a bunch of enemy units. A level 4 mech. With a very nice shield. That's a good shield. I like shields with barrier on them. A lot. This guy's just a shotgun. Level 3. They're all level 3, so all of them will give good gear. The SMG unit is the least scary. The level 4 unit only has a shield. Never mind, he is the least scary. Okay, they are coming right at me. Guys, you're about to witness the power of the sun in my hands. Oh, out of range. Can you go through there? That's kind of a funny little tunnel thing there. Check out the snow. That's pretty cool. Dude, the cool hands is like super broken. Look at how much we can dash. We can just dash the entire turn. It's kind of dangerous to be there, honestly, but I'm gonna risk it. Oh boy. We've got to get our melee unit in there. Does a super heavy have it pass through damage? Yes. The beam hits everything in its path. It's terrifying. When I see enemies with heavy beams, they become the #1 priority target. Because they are super scary. Will we see our first melee kill? Oh, we might. We might just see our first melee kill here. Hang on. Oh, the marksman is blocked, actually. Damn it, I can't really do much. Okay, we can dash up here. We gotta do it a little bit later than that. Thank you to everyone who's joined the stream tonight, by the way. Over 20 is a good night for real. Okay, we'll get up on the hill there. Now, what about my 4th unit? Marksman rifle. Come on. Yeah, we can do it. Okay, good. What about there, I suppose? Yeah, that's okay. Pretty good vantage point. We're down to 0 heat. Alright, we'll see our first melee attack at least. Oh shit, I forgot about the goddamn lightning bolts. I just killed myself. Oh no. Cruise missiles incoming. Man, I zapped myself real good there. I'll show you the melee attack again. Did it not do anything? It didn't hurt him. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, so it used to be that if you went through people while using melee, it would hit them. But I guess that's not the case anymore. Random Tangela, it might be, I don't know, man. I will activate the pulse field, because I am being shot by many things. We'll see if the wave hits things. We gotta destroy these. 225. No one's shooting my heavy. So... Oh, you son of a bitch. I wanted to kill 2 things, but apparently I'm not allowed to do anything instead. Oh boy, I do need cooling on this, don't I? Well, we'll hit that at least. Okay, any more cruise missiles or just the one? Seems to be just the one. I am not shooting above the head of that unit. That is not good. Bro, everything's blocked. I hate when there's no good vantage points for snipers. Okay, good. Oh god. I'm overheating the shit out of myself. Trying to get close enough to zap this guy with the electricity. What does this do again? Oh yeah, overcharge. Oh, melee is definitely doing damage. It's just only the wave that does damage. So much of Battletech 2018. It's really not very much like Battletech 2018, other than it has mechs in it. Yeah, like the melee is definitely doing stuff. It's just you have to hit with the wave. By the way, the pulse field that's on me, you can see, like, I got shot by a bunch of stuff and just took no damage at all. I zapped my own dude with my fucking lightning. God damn it. Pulse field once again. Are the missiles in flight? There are not. Oh yeah, we didn't watch the beam. What did the beam get up to? Pilot ejected. He was like, oh no, I'm being targeted by a laser. Bye. His mech was, like, perfectly fine. Oh, he probably was ejecting already anyways. Okay, that makes sense, I guess. Pulse field busted, or are there big trade-offs? No, it's just you can only use it twice. I would say it's probably pretty busted. They aren't really going to do very much from that range. I guess I can just take the shot. Uh-oh. There's missiles, though. Start at about, what, 10%-ish? That'll probably overheat. Nothing in range for missiles. Oh my god, this thing's gotta die too. It's about to hit our base. Okay, what if we dash and use the lightning to destroy the missile? Will it let me do that? Because I don't know if you can hit this thing with melee. It's kind of up in the air. And I don't mean that I... Okay. There was a double meaning to what I just said, but I'm not even going to bother explaining it. Okay. Wait, is there a missile over here too? Nope, no missile over here. Da 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 da. Yeah, seems fine. Okay, good, that's dead. Does the lightning work? No. It only hurts me. Wait a second. I really want to see what goes on with the big laser. Oh. Yeah, I forgot this has like a major turn radius issue. It kind of actually worked out because we destroyed that fucker. But it doesn't really target things easily. Like, not quickly at least. Seem to move away from them. What else would have hit it, though? It wasn't damaged. I think it did hit it. Yeah, it shocked it, the thing. That might not be fast enough, though. This sniper rifle probably is, though. Okay, I don't like the electric thingy. I can get around it by doing melee, though, instead of dashing. But, like, dashing is one of my primary forms of moving around. Yeah, the beam is best in, like, cities. It's also a lot hotter than I thought it was. Okay, this needs to die. Need to wait until the end of the shot. Here we go. Then we run this way. Fire off 2 missiles. Yep, she's gone. Very good. Oh! Melee does charge me. That's really annoying, actually. And the missiles can't track the enemy missile, so they are not anti-missile type missiles, I guess. That's fucking irritating. What was shooting at me? Oh, the shotgun. Right, yeah, it's not gonna do anything. It's too far away. Pretty nifty, though. But I don't like not being able to dash. That shit is, like, pretty important. I'm gonna overcharge. Okay, yeah, I'm pretty safe here because I'm behind the buildings. Zap. Damn, dude, that's a big old zap. Oh, I think I got hit with the missile. And the missile definitely hit the crawler. That's no good. Oh, how do we do with the laser? Oh, yeah. Oh, we hit both of them with it. Pretty nice. What are they up to now? Oh my god. These bastards with their SMGs. Wait, what? Oh, he's going after the laser guy. I will cook myself if I do that. Maybe missiles instead? No. A few missiles there. And then as soon as we cool down, we can start firing. Firing my laser, blah. Looks pretty good. What's this guy doing? Oh, nothing at all? Okay. Now he's shooting that guy in the back. Oh, that guy's definitely dead. Yep, just crushed. Laser doesn't do that much damage. Like, 15 per tick is high, but it's not that high. If you're not getting the AoE, it's actually not really worth it. Like, if you can hit... Look what we've done to those crop fields. Ah. No big deal. It's just wheat. Where's the missile? Oh, it's up here. We can't fire another one. Oh, I can't dash. I'll charge myself. I think that's a pretty useless thing. Wait, what? Oh yeah. I can't really do anything with them. I don't really like heavy weapons that much. I don't think that they're really, really strong. But the utility and it's just not my playstyle. I like to dash around and like, you know, fire off shots at people and stuff. Here and there. It's a lot of 15 damage ticks. Yeah, it is. That's true. We took out everything that posed a threat to our armor. We almost got the engine running. Hurry up and extract before reinforcements come. Oh, it used to be that you had to, like, run to the extraction point to actually extract. Our mechs are beat to shit. Mostly by me. Oh, it's heavy. Well, at least we got this thing. Does it have any good booster? Booster shunt, less thrust but damage offset. That's pretty good. Just a heat sink. Both of those are very good. Oh, Hot Rod. Hot Rod was the best one before. I don't know if it's still the best one or not. I'm gonna take them. We need modules pretty badly. A level 3 light torso. Like, I know our budget's technically spent right now, but I do need more stuff for my 4th crappy mech. I'm gonna take these for the modules. An SMG would be nice. Liquid cooling on an SMG. How much does that cost? 20. Damn, that's expensive. I'm just gonna do this. Carrier. Alright. We're probably gonna have to go into combat with a heavily damaged mech. But it's okay. Because these missions are actually not that difficult. Anyways, you're gonna have to see what that mission looks like next week. Sorry, not next week. Tomorrow night instead. Because I am off for the night. It's getting late. Like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Thanks for watching, everyone. And have a great evening. We'll see you again real soon.